Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone. Hi my students. Welcome back to English class with me Lisa Piana as your English teacher from SMK Muhammadiyah Cimanggu. Well class, today we are going to discuss about one of the kind of text that called descriptive text. Well, let's see. Di sini, in your screen, there are some pictures of public figures, and from the picture, you will describe about each of them. Ya, dari gambar-gambar ini jelas kamu di sini akan diminta untuk mendeskripsikan. Namanya saja descriptive text. Jadi, kalian akan bagaimana belajar mendeskripsikan seseorang, especially about the appearance. Ya, misalnya gambar pertama seperti apa dia appearance-nya, penampilannya, gambar kedua seperti apa, gambar ketiga seperti apa. Tentunya ketiganya itu memiliki perbedaan. Alright, let's continue. Well, I want to ask you, do you have an idol or a favorite public figure? Apakah kalian punya idola atau public figure? Of course, I think you have one or maybe more than one idols or public figures in Indonesia or in the Western. And then, why are you interested? Kenapa kamu tertarik? Of course, you have some reasons why you interested him or her, alright? Of course, tidak akan jauh, pasti akan mengenai about appearance-nya seseorang. Well, class, untuk bisa mendeskripsikan your idol or your public figure, tentunya kamu akan tahu bagaimana sih cara mendeskripsikannya dengan baik, dengan benar, sehingga orang pun akan tertarik dengan orang yang kamu deskripsikan. For example, kita lihat contohnya. This is about Raditya Dika. I think all of you have known about Raditya Dika because he is famous, right? She is a famous artist in Indonesia. Yuk, kita lihat bersama di sini teksnya. Saya ambilkan dari internet. Raditya Dika was born on December 28, 1994. He is a writer, comedian, and an actor. He is one of success people in Indonesia. He has 6 million people as his followers in social media. He also writes some books that all of it are bestseller. He is an actor in Kambing Jantan movie, Cinta Brontosaurus, Manusia Setengah Samud, and serial Malam Minggu Miko. He is an easygoing man. He has short black hair, his eyebrows are thick, he not so tall, he has white skin and pointed nose. Everyone mentioned that he has 2 big nostrils. He has 3 sisters and 1 little brother named Edgar. He always bullying Edgar and get a funny story from that. He also play in stand-up comedy, that's a serial comedy in TV. Alright class, from reading this text, what do you get from the text? What's actually the writer intentions from the text? Untuk apa penulis menuliskan ini? Coba ceritakan. Tentunya adalah penulis ingin, writer wants to describe about Raditya Dika. That's good. In for example, the first paragraph it tells about his career, and then the second paragraph about Raditya Dika's appearance, and then the last about his family. Yeah, that's all about a person. Right, let's continue. Well, class, I will give you this picture. Okay, what about this picture? Can you tell me about this picture? Can you say something from this picture? Or can you describe something about this picture? Ya, I think kalian sudah lihat tadi contohnya mengenai Raditya Dika. Sekarang tentang picture ini. Who is he? And then what about his parents? And then about his nose, hair, and then body, and then eyes, and etc. and all. Let's see. Well, this is about he has black hair or straight hair and long hair. Ya, I think ketiganya ini dia memiliki ya, black hair, straight hair, and then long hair. That's good. And then next, what about the nose? Ternyata dia punya pointed nose or flat nose, I think. Ya, pointed nose or flat nose. And then, you know about the body. Tall or slim or fat maybe. You can describe that, ya. Jadi untuk mendeskripsikan orang ini, kamu bisa ceritakan about hairnya, rambutnya, about the nose, about the body, and mungkin selain itu juga bisa kamu ceritakan about eyes, about eyebrows, about the what is that, cheek, and etc. Alright, let's continue. Well, class, semua contoh-contoh yang barusan kita bahas, I think what is descriptive text exactly? Well, let's see and let's read together. Descriptive text is a text which says what a person or a thing is like. Alright, once again, a text which says what a person or a thing is like. Its purpose is to describe and reveal a particular person, place, or thing. Ya, jadi memang di sini untuk menceritakannya itu bukan hanya orang ternyata, tapi juga bisa place, bisa thing, itu pun bisa kalian deskripsikan. Tetapi pada dalam kesempatan ini kita akan lebih fokus membahas bagaimana how to describe about a person. Well, let's continue. Well, what about the social function or communicative purpose of this text? To describe a particular person, thing, or place. Alright, once again, to describe a particular person, thing, or place. Yeah, that's about social function or communicative purpose. And then, what about the generic structure of the text? Of course, seperti tadi contohnya ketika kita membaca teks Raditya Dika, the first paragraph, I think it describes about the Raditya Dika in general, ya kan, mengenai topik atau karakter yang akan dideskripsikan dalam paragraf-paragraf berikutnya. Itu dinamakan identification. Kemudian untuk paragraf kedua dan seterusnya itu biasanya menggambarkan a part of paragraph that describe about a topic or about a person atau karakter yang sudah tadi dijelaskan dalam paragraf pertama. Whether that's about appearance, that about careers, about family, and etc. Bisa saja berupa penampilannya atau berupa dijelaskan atau dideskripsikan mengenai keluarga, mengenai karirnya, hobinya, dan sebagainya. Itu pun bisa dijelaskan dalam descriptions. Alright. Well, let's see the example. This is example about descriptive text. Judulnya adalah My Favorite Teacher. Okay, you can see the first paragraph is called identification and the second paragraph is called description. Coba kita lihat dan buktikan. The first paragraph, I have a favorite teacher. Her name is Jayalinda Sari, but my friends and I call her Miss Linda. She comes from Mamasa. She is my math teacher. She is single. She is 28 years old. She lives on Jalan Batuwaraya. She likes watching Korean drama. What about this identification? Is it clear or not? Well, let's see the example of descriptive text. Well, ini judulnya My Favorite Teacher. Kita lihat the first paragraph about identification, the second about description. Kita buktikan ya. The first paragraph, I have a favorite teacher. Her name is Jaya Lindasari, but my friends and I call her Miss Linda. She comes from Mamasa. She is my math teacher. She is single. She is 28 years old. She lives on Jalan Batuwaraya. She likes watching Korean drama. What about this identification? Is it clear or not? I think it is clear because it describes about the person in general. That is about the favorite teacher. Jadi di sini menjelaskan secara umum apa yang akan dideskripsikan, siapa yang akan dideskripsikan, yaitu di sini adalah favorit teachernya yang bernama Miss Linda. Kemudian dia seorang apa, kemudian dia tinggal di mana. Nah, inilah about the general statement about the topic. And then let's see about the second paragraph. Miss Linda is an ordinary person. She is patient, she is smart, she is kind-hearted, she has fair complexion, she has straight black hair, she has a round face, she has almond-shaped eyes, she has thick eyebrow, she has pointed nose, she has a joyous smile when smiling, and etc. Is it clear about descriptions? Yeah, I think it is so clear about Miss Linda's description. Ya, tadi dijelaskan mengenai ciri-cirinya, rambutnya, wajahnya, matanya, kemudian alisnya, hidungnya, dan sebagainya. So I think it's very clear. Well, class, what about the language features? You know language features? Language feature is about unsur kebahasaan. Of course, yang digunakan dalam descriptive text. Alright, the first, setelah kita melihat tadi beberapa contohnya, kita tahu bahwa language features-nya yang pertama, using simple present tense. Ya, ini digunakan untuk to show characteristic of the subject. Using simple present tense, I think you have known it when you were in junior high school, I think. Yeah, and then using to be. Okay, is MR of course, and then focus on one subject because in descriptive text we describe about one thing or one person, so we focus on one subject, right? And then using pronoun, you know pronoun is, kalau dalam bahasa Indonesia itu pronoun adalah kata ganti. Ketika dia adalah laki-laki, Raditya Dika, so you can use he. Ketika dia perempuan, so you can use she and etc. And then using adjective, right? What is adjective? Adjective is kata sifat. Slim, beautiful, big, black, straight, pointed, slanting, and etc. That's adjective. Okay, let's continue. Alright, this is how to analyze some language features from the descriptive text. Okay, you can see about the main verbs. Kita gunakan verb 1 because it used simple present tense, ya. Jadi gunakan kata kerja ke-1. For example, has, is, wears, makes, and then what is that? Advises, teaches, kemudian loves, prepares, cooks. Nah, kemudian ternyata juga menggunakan adjectives. Tadi sudah dijelaskan. For example, helpful, loyal, and then what is that? Honest maybe, and etc. Jadi memang terbukti, it's clear that descriptive text use adjectives and simple present tense. Alright, next. Now, how to make a good sentence by using simple present tense like this? I think you have understood in junior high school, I think. Yeah, don't forget about this. Simple present tense always use verb 1. Alright, and for some subjects like he, she, it, and then nama orang satu tunggal always menggunakan verb one yang ditambahkan dengan s or es or ies seperti itu. Ini contohnya. Well, for example, Fatin has a unique husky voice. Has itu menandakan verb 1. Good. She always wears her veil on every performance. Wears, verb 1. The voice also brings di situ verb 1. That's good. What about the adjectives? Okay, the figure, personality, facial features, and specific features. Nah, biasanya di sini kita fokus karena about appearance seseorang, kita fokus ke facial features like round, oval, slanted eyes, and then big mustache, clean shaved, and then tadi yang sudah dijelaskan seperti slim, about figure, slim, and then fat, and then thin, about the skin like brown, and etc. How to make a sentence by using adjective, for example. He is bored, not he's boring, because boring is about boring is to describe about a thing that called yang artinya itu membosankan. So when you use kata menggunakan bosan, itu gunakanlah menggunakan he is bored, not he is boring. Itu sangat berbeda tentunya. Next, alright, this is about pronoun. Okay, tadi sudah dijelaskan. Pronoun itu kata ganti orang, kata ganti subjek. I, me, you, he, him, and etc. Biasanya kalau satu subjek adalah laki-laki, misalnya Raditya Dika. So you can use he, you can use him, you can use his, and etc. Jadi tergantung subjek yang dibicarakan itu siapa. Okay, well class, thank you so much for your attention. Pembahasan kita cukup sampai di sini dulu. Jangan lupa kita terus latihan membuat kalimat sedikit demi sedikit, bertahap demi bertahap, agar kalian bisa mampu mendeskripsikan seseorang dalam kalimat yang bagus, kalimat yang benar. Thank you so much for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you.